Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lunch with Linda. I am Linda Daniels, and you are now inside Northampton Wools. Happy last Monday of April. It already feels like we are about to click over into official spring. Our weather this week is supposed to be gorgeous. Yesterday was beautiful. As you can see, I was out on the deck, got a little bit of sun.
Oh, yeah.
Feels good, kind of warm. But in the middle of all the projects that we have doing at home, I found some time to knit as well. Hi, Eileen. So welcome to everybody. So first of all, a great, big, heartfelt thank you to all of you who were able to show up on Saturday for local yarn store day. I am so very grateful to all of you. Thank you for coming and showing your love and support. I really appreciate it. We had a wonderful turnout. It was super busy first thing in the morning. So everybody got here as fast as they could, which was great. And to those of you that didn't or weren't able to make it, no worries. We have about 9 of the local yarn store day pins that we will be able to give to the first, let's say 9 people that either show up on Wednesday or ask for them on Wednesday. We're happy to give the rest of those away. And one of the things that happens every year for local yarn store day is Casapinka puts out a free pattern. And on Saturday, those of you that bought 2 skeins of fingering weight yarn were able to get a code for the pattern. And so 2 things. If you had any trouble with your code, because the free code expired last night, if you had any trouble, let me know, and we will be able to get you a pattern or hook you up on Ravelry so it goes in your library. If you, again, weren't able to make it and you are interested in making the cowl from Casapinka, Kate spent the morning putting together some kits. So we can offer you a few kits that are already made. They'll have the pattern in them. So this one is the Ruby and Roses Soft Rose with Madeline Tosh Merino Light. I think those 2 colors look fantastic. We're going to put these few kits together just because I know that there were people who were interested in it who weren't able to get here. This one I love, this soft blue with this Huesco sock. Look at the color in that sock yarn. That it almost matches the blue and soft gold. Brenda, it says it ended.
What?
Well, my timer is still clicking away. What does yours say, Kate? Hi, Sally.
I still see it.
Check your feed, Brenda.
Oh,
and
this is my favorite.
If you're watching on Facebook, let me know that you can still see. I know YouTube can still see us because Sally just said hello. This one is, again, Huesco sock in this brilliant green, along with Earth Yarns, the spiral grain. Those 2 colors are going to look beautiful together as well. Hey, so somebody, yeah, okay, there we go. Mary can see us, Mary Ann can see us. All right, so it must be Brenda's feed stopped. And one more, 2 more, that pink one. Oh, what the heck?
What's the pink one?
That's the pink one.
Oh.
So there's this great peach and gray.
Well,
this
it's
one,
really a light blue.
It is really a light blue, and it has little speckles in it. So those 2 together will be really pretty. 2 more kits to show you. This pink Yakima with Dream in Color Pop-Up Club. That is also a gorgeous color combination. I hate it when Kate does this because I want every one of these, and I don't have time.
On the bottom, there's some of that blue.
Oh, look at that.
But this has some light color in it too, so it...
Yeah, these 2 are going to be beautiful. So we're not going to put this back on the shelf. We're going to keep them as kits. If you've seen something you like, you can come on in. And Sally just got on Facebook. Good. And pick one of those kits if you like, and we'll have the pattern with it, so you don't have to worry about the code or missing out on the code. So we also still have the codes from Malbrigo if you wanted to knit the Rasta cowl, but everything else has kind of ended. Kate and I just did a little post about a little gift that we were given. All right, Brenda's back. And I just wanted to show them to you because it is almost May Day. And last year, one of our dear friends, Jennifer, brought us a felted flower cone with some lily of the valley in it. And basically,
I use it on my fridge for a pen holder.
Oh, that's cute. Basically, what she did was knit a square like this, and then folded it and sewed it and felted it. And then it makes a little pocket. It's not exactly perfect, but it's kind of that idea. But our friend Catherine, you'll be watching us later, I know, made Kate and I these delightful cotton washcloths. And I thought, wow, what a great May Day gift that is, with some special soap.
Yeah.
I know that's one of the things that I bought in Ireland was Eileen and I both bought some really great soap.
Makes like a little envelope.
And it could make a little envelope with some soap in there. So it's not too late to make a little cotton washcloth, face cloth, and get some soap for, I think that's a nice gift for somebody who might be a little homebound or doesn't have family in the area and needs a little cheering up or a little pick-me-up. We don't do too much. We don't make a big deal. Real May Day traditions have kind of gone by the wayside unless it's been a really strong tradition for you. It used to be, as kids, we used to make like dandelion bouquets and stick them in the neighbors' doors for them. But it's a nice little thing to do because May Day is right around the corner. May is right around the corner. And for me, May is always the real beginning of spring. The weather really changes, and boy, May is chock full of things happening. If you are a local, you will have seen that downtown Northampton is getting ready for their Eat Outside. That's not what they call it, but their Eat Outside summer. They've put all the cement blocks up, brightly colored. I think they painted most of them a really electric green. They'll be putting out tables and chairs shortly. I think Veracruzana already has service outside in the street.
Yeah, I love their food.
I think Strong Avenue is going to be, it's sort of set up, but it's not out yet. They have the cinder blocks up, but not the seating out. But they're having a big planting day a little bit in, I think, the third week of May. So they won't be opening until the end of the month to really guarantee that they can shut the street down. It's always so pretty when they finish all of the planting. And they're going to have music there, they said, almost every day, or at least 3 days of the weekend anyway. So there's all of that excitement going on. This Saturday, May 4th, May the 4th be with you, is Pride Day. So there's the Pride Parade in Northampton. Yay. And that just gets bigger and bigger and bigger every year. And it's always exciting because people really dress up. All the young kids put on rainbow colored everything, and they have a big party out back in the parking lot. So that's coming up. And the outdoor music concerts will begin, and everybody will be really excited to be in town and outside. And of course, number one thing that people do in May is garden. Even I, who hate getting dirty, yesterday watched my daughter and her boyfriend move a pile of dirt. I watched. I applauded. I said, go, go, go. Well, they filled in a brand new garden for us, and then I very carefully carried the pots of flowers and put them where I want them, the holes to be dug. Again, I will applaud when they're actually planted and I can go out and pick flowers. but I really don't like to get dirty. I just don't.
Some people
I like
just
everything
don't
that
do it.
grows,
Yeah.
but I'm just not a gardener. Just like I'm not a cook. I got my own
started some
thing.
gardening.
That brings us to, okay, so May is the big gardening month. I know those of you that are real gardeners have already been out getting things ready. And we appreciate that. But we also hope that you still find time to bring some knitting into your life. Exactly, Mary, mosquitoes. And Kate has found a way. Now, Kate does like to garden a bit, but she started the seed stitch shawl in the, what did you say this color was?
Orange Grove.
Orange Grove. Get it? Seed stitch, Orange Grove. And this is going to be that big cotton, what did I call it?
Local yarn.
The
rainbow wrap.
rainbow wrap that I did for Local Yarn Store Day, where you work one color from the inside out, one skein from the inside out, and then the second skein you work from the outside in. So she is combining her seed stitch, garden, love of knitting all in one. Because you don't have to knit a lot every day to get results. You can get there even if it's just a little bit at a day. And I want to talk about that because we are planning a bunch of things that kind of all overlap into one big thing. You can think of it that way. First of all, it's our motto for May is knit or crochet every day in May. It doesn't even matter if it's only a couple of stitches. If you do something like that every day, check it off on your calendar, and you will then have made it in May and wear it in June.
Yeah.
And we're thinking specifically about shawls and scarves for summer. So we are stocked up to the eyeballs with things that I think will be really appropriate for that. One of them is right behind me, this shoulder. This is the Beat Street kit, the everyday, can't go that way, have to go this way. The Beat Street everyday shawl kit. And the kit is what's in this basket. It comes in both light and dark colors. And we had this last year and it was a great hit. It's one of my very favorite scarves to wear. You get different fiber in 4 different colors with fairly simple. The hardest one is the yarn over, knit 2 together to keep that going. But otherwise stocking net stitch and a little bit of stocking net, a little bit of garter and another yarn over, knit 2 together. Simple stitches, really different fiber. Beat Street concentrates on silk, hemp, and cotton with a little bit of linen thrown in. And it comes in this, okay, hold it upside down, recyclable cardboard. The pattern is included in it for the scarf. And if you knit on it a little bit every day in May, you'll be able to wear it in June. And it just gets softer and softer. I can't believe how much this thing has softened up.
Yeah.
Just in the year. We have had it done. It did get done last year. And it's just one of my favorite things to wear. The other kit, the new kit that we have from them this year is this is called Living Color. Thank you, Kate. Ooh, it's a reflection.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Those colors? Again, this is way too. There are 5 different colors of their hemp yarn in each package. I took it and crocheted. Where'd it go?
It's to your right.
Oh. I crochet just a simple double crochet scarf. Now those are all the colors that it comes in, several different colors. So there's something for everybody. And I did a simple double crochet and I just went with each color until it ran out. You can knit or crochet with this. And I wet blocked it. I didn't wash it. I simply let it sit in cold water for a few hours and then I just hung it up and it's already softer. Because when you're working with it, you will find that it's a little bit
Dry.
Yeah, it's dry and springy. That's the problem with a lot of cottons and hemp, especially, and even with silk. It seems to have a mind of its own. It doesn't want to conform to the needle, let's say, whether you're knitting or crocheting, as easily as even a softer cotton or wool will. But you can end up with a really fun piece. So this is even going to be enough to knit a scarf out of, or to crochet a lightweight scarf out of. And I always think of summer scarves as those really pretty accessories.
Totally.
That you're not necessarily wearing because you're cold and you want a scarf on, but that you're wearing to dress up a t-shirt or a summer dress, a sleeveless dress. Because if you make something simple like this, if you're out at night in one of those sleeveless, dresses, I missed.
Try again.
You can always open it up and just cover your upper arm, which gives you just enough of that little bit of extra warmth from those air-conditioned restaurants or venues that you might be in. So knit or crochet every day in May. Make it in May, wear it in June. Ta-da, I got it.
Putting on a new shawl or scarf makes my clothes look new again.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
Refresh
doing.
that. You don't have to go out and buy a whole new summer wardrobe. Just make an accessory, a scarf that will go with everything over it. That's just one thing. The big thing that we're going to be doing, I brilliantly thought up. We're calling it, what are we calling it? Okay, got it. We're calling it the Whip T-shirt contest.
Ooh.
Okay, WIP, W-I-P, T-shirt contest, because originally I was calling it the Wet T-shirt contest. WIP T-shirt contest, starting on Wednesday, May 1st.
Yeah.
If you come into the store and want to participate, you will register with us. Basically, name, phone number, email, and between now and then, or then, if you want us to help you, choose a t-shirt pattern from Ravelry. This one behind me, this one, was a big hit last year. This is done in Cumulus on a big needle. It is one of Mini-Me's patterns from last year. So choose your pattern. It can be any weight, in any yarn, and any t-shirt pattern. Pick one that you think you'll be able to do by the end of June. So you register or let me know in May that you want to participate. You have to buy your yarn from us, and we are going to give you 10% off of any yarn that you purchased in order to participate in this contest. Knit it, and if you bring it back to us to show it to us, we will enter you in a drawing for a $75 gift certificate to the store, which we will pull at the end of June. So you have all of May, all of June to make a t-shirt. We want to see t-shirts all over the place. And I may even ask you if we can have them for a week to put them up, display them in the window so that everybody can see what you have done. There are so many t-shirt patterns out there now. If you just type in the pattern search t-shirt, you'll come up with a lot of them. I know some of you have made t-shirts already or might even be working on one now, but this is all brand new and fresh. So 10% off when you buy the yarn. You can choose your own pattern or we can help you find one. And then you'll get, if you finish it by the end of June, you'll get entered into a drawing for a $75 gift certificate. And this one, this one behind me, like I said, is done on a size 10 needle out of the Cumulus, so it goes very, very quickly, and you will be wearing it by the end of June. So that's some really exciting, I think, fun things to get us through the beginning of spring into early summer. The Other thing that I have done is I've begun to schedule classes for May. Now I'm going to go home this afternoon and actually put them up on the website so that you will be able to register for them. And I will be sending out an email tomorrow afternoon with the list of classes. When I was in Ireland, we had a little brainstorm and everybody shouted out classes that they would like to see. So I'm working on being able to find time to schedule everything throughout the rest of the summer. But in May, I'm going to do what I'm calling Make a Neck That Fits class. I told you when the new Lane magazine came out that they did a little survey in it, and 82% of the knitters that answered the survey said that they love doing top down so that they don't have to sew things together. Okay. And it is out there. Almost every single sweater that you see now is top down with short rows around the back. But what's the number one problem with most of those top down sweaters? Can you guess? Do you know? It's the neck. It's absolutely the neck. When you cast on all of your neck stitches, you are making a circle like this. That hurts my shoulder, but you're just making a circle. All right? Front and back are the same. In order to lift the back up a little bit, that's where the short rows come in. The short rows build that back neck up, but you still have a very round circle. And what usually happens is you have a lot more stitches than you really need, or you have more stitches than you really need. In order for that circle, that full closed circle, to get over your head, it has to measure or be able to stretch to at least your head measurement. Here's where the math comes in, people. Most people's heads measure 21 to 23 inches around. Most people's necks measure 16 to 18 inches around. Think about a man's collar, shirt collar, sized by the neck measurement. A size 18 for a men's collar is big. Most necklaces, when you look at a 16 to 18 inch necklace, is going to hit you right here. 22 inches, 18 inches. So you can see what happens right away. When you are writing a pattern, you have to start here so that it can get to here. And that's why most top-down sweater necks come out to be bigger than most people want them to be. And they they fall out maybe right around here, and then they fall down. Plus, the entire weight of the sweater is hanging from that neckline. Now, you'll see all kinds of advice about, well, make the smaller size. It's not enough. You're not changing the shape. There is a way to figure out what kind of neck you like that looks attractive on you, that you want all of your sweaters to fit like, so that you can start with the neck that fits and then jump to the stitches that you need for your pattern. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. In this is a 2-session class, and it's going to be held on May 8th and 15th. I think those are Wednesdays from 1 to 3. In the first class, we're going to talk about measurements and the formula. And in the second class, you're going to actually make a neckline, and I'll show you what happens with that to go on from there. So if you have made top-down sweaters and you're not happy with the neckline fit, if you want to try top-down sweaters, but you want a neck that fits, if you're just curious about how to make the best neckline possible, sign up for this class. I will also be able to Zoom it so that you will be able to follow along. And Gail's asking if it can be fixed after it's finished. Not like what I'm talking about. It can be made smaller, yes, but not in this class. This class is going to be from the cast on through it. It's a great question, Gail, and I think what I will be able to do is offer us another maybe even 1-day session where if you've got a neckline that you hate, that you want fixed, bring it in and we can go person by person and fix that. That's a great idea for a different type of workshop, because it's a whole different, it's this versus this. So we could do it, and I'll schedule that as well. So the first class is going to be that neckline class. I think that that will be a beneficial, kind of technical, but beneficial. And it's going to be technical so that you figure it out in class and you will then be able to use it, because you will have really good notes and worksheets that you'll be able to work from for every other sweater that you make. Hi, Penny. Then while I was gone, okay, if you live under a rock and you never go on Ravelry, then you don't know that the emotional support chicken that you are sick and tired of hearing me talk about has been in the top 5 for, I think, at least 2 weeks now.
Totally.
If you haven't made an emotional support chicken, you need one. We've been asked to have an emotional support chicken class, and so I'm going to do it. Might as well do it if you're all asking for it. It's a great way to learn short rows without the stress of wondering if your short rows will fit or how they're going to change the sweater. So emotional support chicken is happening. Uh-oh, where's my calendar? It is there, sorry. There we go. Yes. The emotional support chicken is happening on Saturday, May 18th and the 25th. And, oh, Sally, see, she's made 6 and she also made some cute little chickens. I'll say it again. It's okay. Although I was telling this to Brianna on Saturday, it's okay to make as many chickens as you want. And then Brianna said, yeah, and I also made eggs.
Oh, fun.
So cute, so cute, so cute. Okay, emotional support chicken class, May 18th and 25th from 11 to 1. Again, you're going to get this in an email. And then everybody will have a chicken and everybody will be able to go off and make even more. Because even I am itching. It's been a while since I made that second one. I still have one more kit that I need to knit up, and it's just such a fun thing. I am seeing in my Facebook feed and my Instagram feed more and more and more people. And honest to God, there was a day when the chicken pattern was number one on Ravelry.
I think I might have to make a black and gold chicken.
You definitely. They look good in every single color.
The sparkle?
And sparkle. Definitely a sparkle chicken. So I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. If you want to be a part of that, make sure you sign up for that class. And then the other thing that I have scheduled for May, and this isn't all, but the other thing that I have scheduled for May is an Aran cable class. I am going to take 4 of the cable patterns that we were taught in Ireland. And in the 4 classes, it's Fridays, May 10th, 17th, 24th, and 31st, from 12 to 2. You will get a chance to learn each one of those specific cable patterns. You'll make a little piece about like this, which you will then be able to put together and make a little pillow, a sample pillow out of. I thought that would be a fun way for those people that either weren't on the trip or want to have a little bit of cable experience if you haven't cabled before and you want to learn some of the cable abbreviations and techniques. Now that's just the start. Like I said, I have a big list. We're definitely going to be doing another ranunculus class because also I noticed ranunculus jumped up into the first row again. And yes, Rosemary, we will be able to offer them as Zoom classes. And in the email, you can either, when you sign up, there will be a link for that on the website. You'll be able to set a place to put a note that you want to Zoom it, and we'll be able to do it that way. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do another ranunculus class, and there are several other classes as well that I will keep you informed on. So Eileen just asked about the Emma Ball bag that's behind me, and Kate grabbed it for me. So this is one of her new designs, Wanna Be in My Gang, and it's a bunch of different eclectic knitters, and the saying is you must love yarn, knitting, crochet, cake, talking about yarn, eating cake, drinking tea or coffee, and buying yarn. So we've got these bags in there, 17.25. They're a nice canvas pleated bag, so the bottom opens up. You can fit a lot of that in there. We don't have as many as we ordered because we have been selling this particular bag. If you're in a yarn group, wouldn't this be a great little bag to come? Really, really cute. Yeah. All right. I heard this weekend about a yarn, a get-together, a knitting get-together. I will definitely let you know about it if that actually gets going. It's happening at the Roost, but I'm not sure about the days. Shelley will let me know when it actually starts. I did want to, in all of that t-shirt talk, I forgot to show you the pictures. So Anchor's Tee, that's this one. We have this as a wool pullover, but this is also a really popular design on Ravelry. Again, top down with a little bit of a rib stitch at the top. This is done on a size 6 needle with a DK to light worsted weight yarn. But that's one pattern that you might think of. And then I started this deco. And I love this.
So
I love horizontal stripes like that. And I didn't get very far because I just started this. But I'm using one of the new cottons that we have in, which is a self-striping cotton. And I just wanted to see the stripes happen in a different way. So I chose that, and I'm using one of Emma's yarn mohairs, and it starts out like this. I think I might do this as a class too, but this pattern, this stitch, because it's really fun to see this grow. So much fun. So I'll keep you posted on this one as I get further and further into that project, because boy, I was telling Kate this morning that last night I was working on one of the models that I wanted to do for the shop. And I showed it to you a couple of weeks ago. It was a white lace sweater from the Lana Grasso book. And for whatever reason, I could not get that pattern to click in my head. And every single group ended up being one stitch off 3 times in a row. And I just said, I'm obviously not in the right mindset for this. So I ripped it out and started something simpler. So I will be working on that as well as we scurry to get some of these summer models done so that you can enjoy them as well. So this last week, I feel like I was in a bit of a haze, and with local yarn store day on my mind, I had a lot going on in my head. This week, I feel like I'm really here and present and ready to concentrate on you guys and the store. So I hope I see you this week, and look for the email. Like I said, give me a day to actually get the stuff posted up on the website, and you will then be able to sign up and participate, because you're going to knit every day or crochet every day in May, and you're going to whip t-shirt.
What?
Huh?
You're gonna join?
Or you're gonna join the whip t-shirt contest. Yeah, I just said I was really here. You're going to join in the whip t-shirt contest. And those of you that bought yarn this weekend, and those of you that have yarn at home, and those of you that are ready to go out in your garden, remember that if you just knit 2 or 3 rows a day, just before you go to bed, it's going to put your mind in that Zen place and make it a whole lot easier to fall asleep. So remember, go knit something. Bye.